Did you ever end up trying Arknights? No, I did not end up trying Arknights, but I did end up trying Nikkei. We are 7 chapters into Nikkei and loving it. Oy. Commander is so wholesome. Commander is so cool. Commander is like such a badass. Like, Trailblazer and Commander are definitely freaking some of my like favorite like main characters right now. I'm trying so hard to like slowly get into this quest. The Skyfaring Commission sent a message saying that there was a starskiff crash in Stargazer Navalia and hopes you can help rescue the victim. Walt seems to be nearby. Hurry up and join him in searching for the victim. Okay. That's the reason I had it on that page, by the way, is I needed a refresher on how this quest started because I picked it up and again, I have so if it's not apparent, I have like so many toxic traits. And another one of my toxic traits is I like to pick up my Star Rail quest and then not do them for like a millennia. And then I forget how the quest started.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Chikwe sent us a side crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
You could always try and finish up the FNAF series. Oh my gosh. I like how you say that with like, we didn't even, well, like we've never even tried. Like, or not tried. We never finished a FNAF game. We never got past night 5. I think we made it to night 5 on like one of them, but I've never actually cleared any of them. It's just been like an attempt. Which one did we leave off on? 3? Or like sister? Just curious, what country is your Steam account? I don't know how Steam countries work, but probably NA. Just dip your toes in the res. Ain't that for kids? Listen, Leon, when it comes to kid scary games, assume you're dealing with a child, okay? A child that has no tolerance for anything that goes bump in the night. That's where my scary tolerance is. Not non-existent. It was like some of the best AI for an enemy in a game, and it keeps getting smarter throughout the game. Oh, this came out in 2014? Wait, then why did it start popping off again if it's that old? Did people like remake it? Or is it because of the movie? Then you're perfect for scary games? Wait a minute, I thought people like to watch people actually get through scary games. My issue is that like, I don't think y'all are ever gonna see me finish a scary game. Y'all might get some hee chuckles. You know, some giggles watching me suffer. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through any of it, but think of the content. Content for who? Content for you. Like what they say, the best way to cure your fear is facing your fears? Yeah, that's why I gotcha. Because it's how I face my fears of becoming a gambling addict. I play the gambling gotcha games and beat that side of me down with a stick. You see how that works? Or like the fear of not getting a hot waifu or husbando. I am not boxing a wasp hero? Wait, what? Oh, you're scared of wasp cam? Is that what you would have to do to face your fear? After interacting with the roost or the itself, you can remotely control it. Can fly, allowing them to reach areas that are inaccessible Characters. Characters will remain at their original position while being remotely controlled. What? This is crazy. So I'm a bird. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my god. Whee! Wait, what am I doing? Evil incarnate? Oh, you think Wasp are evil incarnate? I mean, yeah. I do not. Oh.
We found it.
Really?
Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby.
Oh, I was like, wait, I'm literally just looking for this big ass ship. FOMO on Feixiao is the worst fear there is at the moment. Oh no. I hope you get her. I hope you get your Feixiao. But I feel that. I feel that. Gacha FOMO is real and true and scary. Yeah, no, I don't like bugs. Bugs are scary. Oh, is that it? Which is funny because my VTuber model, if y'all weren't aware, if y'all don't read my about section on Twitch, I am technically a space fairy. But like this current design doesn't really have a whole bunch of like fairy-esque elements. It's like kind of in the hair. But for my like 2D, live 2D model, I wanted to incorporate that a little bit more. So like I want to give her wings, and the wings are based off of like dragonfly wings, which are really pretty, but I don't like dragonflies. Dragonflies are like, what is it? My friend called them RC helicopters. And that's like stayed with me.
There. That must
Stayed
be
with
who
me
Miss
ever since.
Shikue asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations trapped her. Be careful.
I never trust those damn things. Yeah. Yep. That's the one. Bugs have pretty big wings half the time. They do. They really, truly do. And it's terrifying. How do I get down there? But yeah, wasps are definitely like towards the top of the fear list. Like, dragonflies are scary because they're just big, right? They're just big. And then they can like, when they get close to you, you can like hear the buzzing so vividly. Wasps are like terrifying because they can actually bite. So canonically, Vidya is a Q? Is a what? What does that stand for?
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous! Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Qing Ni is in trouble.
Hey, Qing Ni, how'd you get up there? Okay, see you later then.
It's too late to call for backup.
Oh.
Don't worry, Miss Qing-Ni. The Sky
I was curious on if
Commission
that was gonna
sent
work.
us to
That would have been
help.
funny. Imagine if it like
Stay in
actually let
step.
me leave.
Dreams do come true. Bust. Or maybe I'll take you
Okay,
home.
bye. Literally. She told me to leave. I was just following the lady's orders.
I'm so everything. First to ashes!
All
Eternal.
tomorrow's reference? Leon, I don't understand a word you're saying right now. What is a QU?
Spend freely.
Q. Tomorrow's reference for what?
All will be swept away by the
You're
wind.
speaking in riddles. Filthy casual! That's like the second time you called me that! I was imagining the Final Fantasy 14 pixie wings. They're
There are too
similar.
many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Ooh. I I have the design. It's not like official. It's like one of the regular, or not the regular. It's like a mock-up design. I would say they're similar to the pixie wings. How do you feel about a spooky hidden object game? It depends on if do the spooky objects come at you? Is there like is there jump scares when you find the object? Leo with these mother effing obscure references. Literally, I'm like, what? It's an amazing sci-fi book. The Q thingy? I still don't know what you're talking about. You might have to like link it in the Discord or something. Cause I'm blinked. Did anyone else have the game audio go from 0 to 300? Did it really? Is this like an echo thing, or is my audio like messing with y'all? Please let me know. And yes, Vertigree, we're slowly but surely trying to get to this quest. I'm slowly going through it. Let's make it easier for Vidya. Little Nightmares would be a good starting spooky game. I think I wanted to try Little Nightmares. Vertigree, if you point anything out in this quest, I will rain down crickets. Oh my goodness.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. That was funny, Vertigree. I was like in the middle of sipping water when I read that, and I was like, oh my gosh. That's it, I'm getting me mad. Oh god. All Tomorrows. A book about a dystopian future where humanity is wiped out by a race of godly alien creatures called the Q. And they have dragonfly wings. Oh! All Tomorrows is the name of the book. I thought that was a typo. And I was so confused. Like, All's Tomorrow reference? What? Are you talking about a reference for tomorrow, but you like spelled it wrong? Also, heyo. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, how are you?
No can do, Miss Chingni. We're not abandoning you.
I mean, she kind of told us that we could leave. We won't leave you here.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
Mommy Yukong is here! Ah! Obscure AF references. I feel like I reference a lot of like media, but a lot of the times y'all understand the references. At least one of y'all in chat understand my references, which is nice. So Vidya is the Rupture Queen? What? I'm not trying to wipe out humanity, guys. Mr. Yang, come on. She said we could go. Literally. She said we could. I'm just listening to the lady. I love her eyes.
Formation. Prepare to engage.
Her eyes are like such pretty like shades, multi-shades of purple. Oh, it's the mom. It's the mom.
Hold on, Ting-Mi. We're coming to get you.
Oh my god, it's been a while since I've done a quest here or been in this area. So like the music is like, whoa! I missed it. I missed this battle music. I've seen the video. Yukong, if you were like a tiny bit better, you would not leave my main team. Aww.
It's on me.
Does that imply that Yukong is a Fua?
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Since I feel like, Cam, you're pretty Fua-centric. I don't know anything about her kit or what she does. After cleansing the area of the abomination, the Cloud Knights rescued the trapped girl.
I didn't know the Helmmaster of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. You should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qing Ni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by.
Wait, this is her daughter? This girl right here? Did she take after her dad? Her papa has like the genes. The genes are strong with that one. Damn. Did she not get any of her mother's genes? Not that she doesn't look cute. She like looks cute. She just doesn't have any of mom's genes.
Qing Ni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Oh no. It's just that you have to be careful managing skill points using her. Her skill buffs attack, but it is only the next 2 characters. I see. Does that include follow-up attacks? Like, does she buff the like first attack and then also the follow-up attack of a character? Or just one? Like one of the attacks? Her daughter suffers from NPC syndrome? Oh no.
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Qing Ni. It was nothing.
That's so sad. It was all thanks to Madame Yukong's timely appearance.
You flatter me. This is a Skyfaring Commission affair. Yet the
And her
two of
ult
you had to put
buffs the
yourselves in
team's
harm's way.
crit rate?
I'm
Oh.
ashamed.
I don't think I know. Do I know what her ult looks like? It's been a while since I've seen her.
It was because of both of you that Qing Ni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Oh.
In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite
Damn,
you
that's
to the
crazy.
Palace of Astrum for tea.
Like, she
It is
doesn't have
about time we
anything
meet.
of her mom's genes. Not the eyes, not the hair color. I would say, like, maybe her little tufts inside her ears, but, like, even then.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
It says when their churn ends, she loses a stack, so I don't know if it counts Fua's. Damn. So she's a certified MILF? Who, Yukong? Absolutely.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself.
Like, I thought this was already
Your irresponsible
established.
actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me.
Oh no! Ah!
Always do
I
this,
cut her
Mother.
off!
Scold me before figuring out what actually happened.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could.
You promised me, Qing Ni.
Oh
We shall discuss
no.
this when we return.
Is she a stern mama? Ah, jeez. This, chronologically, this falls after the, like, the Lao Fu, like, finale, right? So, like, we've already done, like, the funeral scene and all that. She's my favorite character design on the Lao Fu. I mean, if you're a lover of Foxians, she definitely has a really solid Foxian design.
Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
The fact that she's like benefactors, like she calls us benefactors, my brain is so like Nikkei coded right now that when I read like, please excuse us, benefactors, I'm immediately like, oh my gosh, is that like your name for us? Like how every single Nikkei has a different like silly little teehee pet name for the commanders. Just add that one to our long list.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
You mean a scary mom side?
A unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances
I know I'm not.
seemingly tell us little
That's why I said
about
it.
the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been.
I think as far as like character designs on the Lao Fu, I for sure like Blade. We already discussed this. Blade fans only think of one thing. Luocha is solid. Fushuan has a really pretty design. Y'all know I am partial towards the like celestial theme.
Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
Oh, Hua Hua has probably, ooh, yeah. She probably has like one of my top designs on the Lao Fu for sure. And I'm thinking like before 2.4. So like Fei Xiao, she doesn't count. I'm thinking like pre 2.4. Actually, no. Actually, yeah. I guess she wouldn't count either way because she's not from the Lao Fu. She's from another boat. It's difficult to explain the mechanics in writing. Yukong's doesn't just disappear though. Hanyo was my most hyped design before release. Ooh, she has a really good design too. I really like her design too. Like her design with like Hua Hua, they like hit. They hit like that little ghostly aesthetic.
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough.
Aww. Welt is a DILF? Confirmed? A GILF? You have a kid? Just pulled for Fei Xiao and finally got a 5-star? Hey, yo, it's Himeko. Oh, are you happy? Congrats on the 5-star question mark? Like, yay? Am I cheering or am I pat there? You'll get her eventually. What am I, are we celebrating or not? I know I had mixed feelings when I got Himeko because I was trying to get Jade. So that was a rough one. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. You'll get her next time.
But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more.
I mean, yeah. Would you want your kid to go and like randomly hijack the car for a good cause? It's still a car. They could die.
Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
To the palace!
Let's avoid sudden explanations like that once we're in the palace.
I love it.
Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the
I love
Skyfaring
this.
Commission.
I love this so much.
We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum.
Like, Welt is so dad-coded right now to us. Like, he is literally keeping us on, like, the monkey backpack leash.
All right, let's head out before it gets late.
To be fair, Himeko has gone up in value. Are you talking about for... Ooh, I'm forgetting the name. That in-game thing that I don't do yet. I would. You would steal a car. You know what, like, is one of my... A mode that's lots of waves? It's not Forgotten All... Pure Fiction. Pure Fiction. Aha, I remembered. Grandpa Welt's making sure the children don't get rowdy. No, be proud of my kid stealing cars. Oh my gosh. No. No, no, no.
Why won't you listen to me?
Uh-oh.
Because it's my life.
Oh. Oh no. Are we walking into this kind of story?
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Lawfu's best pilot, just like you were.
Dang. Oh no. You know who else was like a really good pilot? The girl who was in the quintet. You know what happened to her? She died.
Talent. You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers.
Yep.
Do you think stealing a star skip and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations?
Oh no. Not the concerned mother.
Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you?
Ah, jeez. Oh no.
Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
Uh-oh. Back to upset mommy.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me.
Okay, I don't mean to sound rude, but does her daughter suffer from NPC syndrome with the dad? Or is she adopted? Oh, right. We were in the middle of drama. Yeah, we were. Double digit today. That's pretty high, Sir Ket. 44%? Spoilers? Oh, would it be a spoiler to answer that question? Okay, never mind. Don't tell me, I guess. If they're gonna answer me later.
I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I
Mom,
was a
am I
genius, like
adopted?
you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me.
Oh no. It's one of those stories.
But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Which one do you think is worse, chat? To be compared to a sibling or to be compared to a parent? I feel like the sibling might be worse since they're like closer in age. So there's like a more like possibility of like, oh, you could have done that if you just like tried a little harder or if you like changed yourself slightly. Like the possibility of you could have done it is higher versus like with a parent, that comparison is kind of like, I guess times were slightly different, you know?
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked?
Like none of them, to be compared in general,
if I hadn't
like
given
none
my
of them
permission
feel
behind the scenes?
nice, but I feel like sibling could be potentially worse.
As for genius, don't mention that.
Maybe
word to
parent for me?
again.
Really? I could see why it could be parent.
Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
I wonder what she's seen. What has she experienced in her time being a pirate? What has she experienced in her time being a pilot to make her so against her daughter doing that? Because like my dad was in the Navy. Like Papa Nat was in the Navy. And he will not let any of us go into the army. He's like so avid against it. Like none of you are going into the army. And then like, same thing with my cousins. If they ever talk to him about like wanting to join the army, he's like, no, don't do it. Being compared to someone as an Asian, it's already a daily routine. We eat comparisons for breakfast. I mean, same. Like, I'm just curious as to like which comparison could potentially like hit harder.
And I don't understand why you don't.
Maybe it depends on the day.
Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helmmaster's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is?
Because I'm pretty sure the
You may not want to
Hellmaster
fly
has like
more,
seen the
but
worst of
don't trap
things.
me down here with you.
That's I'm a big fan of that line. You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you. Flightless bird,
Where are
headless
you going?
angel. Oh, poor Yukong.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
I know, they were literally in the middle of the lobby.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
Like, this place has like no rooms. Now that I'm like looking around, I guess there was like nowhere they could have gone. So many good lines in this game. Oh, the writing in this game is fantastic. Like, absolutely. Compared to sibling, compared to parent, compared to neighbor's child, compared to the goat in a simulator, not the goat in a simulator. It would hurt me more if someone compared me to my mother because I hold her. Oh, I could see that, Echo. I could see that. Yeah, because if you don't care about the person you're being compared to, then yeah, it wouldn't hit as hard. But yeah, okay, yeah. Is this the Yukong companion quest, or am I mixed up on timelines? This is indeed the companion quest.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
Dang.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong.
Does she have any more
But
kids?
if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yukong, my beloved. Hello, Puncher. Isn't Yukong like really old too? Like, I forget. Are Foxians a long-lived? What's the term? It's long-lived, right? Long-lived species. I know the Vidyadars? The dragon people are, but I forgot if Foxians were. Fur babies. I'm curious on how many kids she has.
Family issues, I'm afraid.
Hag.
Probably heard a thing or two just
She's
now.
the most good-looking hag I've ever seen. Long life species?
Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot.
See, like that's the thing.
May
She wants to be
seem
a
overbearing, but
fighter pilot,
The
not just a regular
situation she
pirate.
gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail.
I wonder if there's regular pilots. There has to be. There has to be like transport pilots and stuff. But like fighter pilots? Foxians live 300 years. The Vidyadara lifetime is 700. Okay. So not nearly as long as the dragon people, but still pretty long compared to like a human lifespan.
It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis
It's
to a living
canonically
planet.
246.
Thought I'd forgotten what fear was.
Hey yo, 246. So she's like actual grandma age. I wasn't sure if y'all were like joking about that. Like, oh, she's old. Like grandma. But like, no, she's like actual grandma age when compared against the average like Foxian lifespan.
But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests.
I'm trying to think of like what's the phrase? There's like a couple of different phrases. Like, what is it, like black don't crack? And I think there's one for like Asians too. No, there's not one for Mexicans. I think the thing with Asians is I don't think they don't have a phrase, but they have memes of like, you look like you're like 23 all the way until you're Asian don't Rasian. Okay, yes, there was a phrase. I was like, I don't remember, but I feel like there is. Yes. I want a phrase for the Foxians, is what I was trying to get at there.
I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express. Not bore you with these trivialities.
Foxians. Foxians don't. What's a word that would fit? I'm gonna think about that. In the back of my head the entire stream.
Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
Whale tide. Though things didn't get off to a great start, everyone enjoyed this meeting with Yukong. Aww.
Please accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
She sounds so tired. Like, so tired.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true.
I didn't get to see her in action. She wasn't on my team. Foxians don't box in? As in a coffin? That's close. That's really close. I feel like the fact that you have to say like as in a coffin kind of kills it. But that's really close. That's a good one. Okay, so I just ran through Simulated Universe with Yukong. I guess she's okay for a FUA ultimate spam team. Does the buff affect their follow-up attacks? They also just don't use coffins. This is true. You're ruining the joke.
We'll head off now. The commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
Why? The sky no longer suits me. And I'm like remembering the fact that the name of this quest is For I Have Touched the Sky. And like now I'm just like, what has she experienced? What has she experienced in the sky? Where'd daughter go? Oh.
You two, please, wait.
Oh.
Thank you for saving me.
Excuse me, I don't think your mom would appreciate it if I helped you.
Sorry you had to witness all that.
If you're trying to get me into your shenanigans, your future crimes. I understand it's the parent-child relationship.
So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me.
Foxians don't ship farewells? That doesn't rhyme, though. The thing that makes them funny is that they rhyme.
But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive.
This is such a... This is such a... Mom, just let me live my dream. Like, archetype canon. Give me a few years, I'll figure something out. That'll be your mission for today, chat.
Miss Qingmi, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience...
It's not my place to comment, but here's my 2 cents.
Becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be
Who are you talking about, Wilt?
Persistent, like water.
Who is he? Is Wilt an actual grandpa? Does Wilt have kids? Or is he talking about like his pseudo children that he like adopts on his travels? Like us on the Express.
What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically over time. Don't you think, Miss Chingy?
Build up the resume, build up the expertise. When it comes to family stuff, I leave it to Mr. Ying.
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying.
He mentioned earlier. I know he did. That's why I'm like curious as to like what he's referencing, because that's the second time he's like references what it's like being like a parent. And I'm like, how do you know? Well,
She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job.
she hid my Starskiff toys is kind of sad. Like, I can understand, you know, using your place, I guess, your authority to like assign her a desk job and like all this other stuff when she's older. But the hid Starskiff toys is sad, Yukong. Also, the dragged me away from port when I stayed behind to count ships. That's giving Moana. And then what happened to Moana? She went face first into the sea. I already made a rhyme. Foxians don't need bifocal lenses for seeing. That's okay. First off, that's too long. Second off, I don't think that rhymes. Like, that's too much. Vetoed. Foxians don't block in. Okay. All right. I'll let y'all keep going.
Every time I walk along Star Watcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside.
She really is Moana coded.
Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good?
Oh, delicious. Yes, the aroma was incredible. Help yourself. I'm sure there's some left over. Oh, is this us trying to like get her to go reconcile with her mom?
I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything.
Dang. You don't get hangry? You don't anger eat?
How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the Lafu.
Lafu. Is someone actually giving me a snack? Like for realsies this time? Not just saying that they're gonna give me a snack and then they drag me into like a battle that leads into a whole war and then I don't get my snack? Like every other planet we go to? Since we've been, you know, promised festivals. We've been promised feasts. Actually, I don't think we've been promised feasts. We've for sure been promised multiple festivals. And almost every single one of them got canceled. Vending machine.
We're here. The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjo Lafu is it's a drink. And
It's a
inside
drink.
this vending machine.
Wow, the full 5-star treatment.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy.
Oh, then that doesn't make it the actual official drink.
Mung bean soda. 1 can each.
Excuse me? What did she just say? Mung bean soda? Maybe I'm being biased, but what is that? Is that a thing? That doesn't sound very appetizing.
This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
Oh, it tastes like ass then. That's what she's saying.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
What does it taste like? Well,
Oh, is there a drink like this where you're from?
mung bean soda? Does that mean it's carbonated too? I don't know. Carbonated mung bean?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee.
Oh.
And how my taste buds never fully recovered.
Oh, so he's saying it's horrible. Gotcha. I love that.
So, how is it? Bearable?
No, if it's compared to Himiko's coffee. Anyone have a bucket? Are you sure you're not angry at us for rescuing you? Egg. We're retching. We're gonna be extra.
Don't worry. I choked the first time too. Have a few more sips. It takes
Oh,
a while
no.
for the unique flavor to, work.
You hear this? Do you hear this classism going on the Lao Fu? They're basically saying if you're like poor, if you don't have a lot of money and can't afford like nice teas, this is what you end up with. You get a lot of funny dialogue for recommending it to people. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? Why would you do that? I know I like to choose the troll options, but there are limits.
But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying.
Hey, yo, ma'am? I didn't ask for the trauma dump. Excuse you. Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Have you had the alcoholic tea? I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great place in Starskiff Haven to Starskiff watch.
This is like kind of sad. And like kind of not. I don't know. Melancholy would probably be like the better word. What's also interesting is how she, like, we're seeing glimpses into like, so she's basically like self-sustaining. Like she's not using her mom's money. Otherwise, she would have a lot more money.
There are a lot of
to like do things.
soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Wait, are you talking about actual tea, IRL? Or are you talking about in-game? I just assumed you were talking about in-game. Are you talking about if I've had alcoholic tea, IRL? Like Cam said.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death.
Oh no. You can't turn back once you enter the sky? I mean, yeah, I figured that her reasoning for not wanting her daughter to go into the sky was gonna be sad. But like, does that mean she's only seeing death up there?
I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Xianzhou Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Okay, I was about to say, like, ma'am, Miss Ma'am, hold up. If you want to fly amongst the stars, I'm sure that there are like multiple other safer jobs. But then she added that second part of she wants to fight for the Alliance. That's a little different.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Jingni?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition?
Ooh.
Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies.
Did she only get surrounded by ships or something?
If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior.
The Avatar
If they reach
test.
for a toy star skiff,
They'll become a toy salesman? Oh my gosh. So you reached for the star skiff?
no, not me.
Oh,
My genius mom did.
so then what did you reach for?
Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying.
Huh?
General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough.
So then how did this
That's how she
correlate,
became
go
a
back to
fighter
you?
pilot.
Okay, so Yukong is a grandma, but Jinyuan is still older than that. Oh, I love him.
Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barissan anti-aircraft fire.
She admires her mom so much.
She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed.
Oh. Once again, though, how does this correlate back to you? Toy salesman? That's a whole Genshin reference. LOL. I don't know my Genshin references. Except when they showed the wings that one time. I did know that reference. Should be able to watch all of tomorrow's stream. Goodbye, Echo. Thanks for jumping in.
I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I still want to know what she grabbed. They're probably like not gonna answer me, but like.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
Was my parent one of my first heroes? I don't know about that. This must have been before they got the pronunciation of origin standardized? Orson?
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the 3rd Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect.
That's cute. But then she says she didn't grab a star skiff. I'm so stuck on that. Like,
I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something.
That's my girl.
Boy, I've never seen her so scary.
Oh no.
I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her.
She really, really doesn't want you to become a pilot. How does one land a boat? I feel like I can think of a couple anime that could give some references on how to land a boat. Also, Hawks or Johans. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. This was probably my favorite companion quest, low-key. I've heard multiple people say that this is like one of their favorites, if not their favorite.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
Which is partly why I've been like holding on to it for a rainy day.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky.
She name dropped. She title dropped. For I have touched the sky. Okay, is that what the title's referring to? As in, she's already touched the sky, so she can't possibly go back to what life was like before she did that? That's already a nice, cool, like, reference. But I'm curious to see if there's, like, multiple meanings behind the name. Receives a message and frowns as she reads it.
It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message.
Sequay.
Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me.
Because I could see this being like a double whammy, you know? Like, it could be like, for I have touched the sky, and it's her saying like she can't go back to a life of what it once, like what her life used to be before she like got that taste of what the sky was like. But then I could also see it going the opposite direction of her mom Like Yukong being like, for I have touched the sky, so I've seen all the dangers that like the sky like has to offer, you know?
Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
What's the trinket?
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
Of course, I'm invested. This is a companion quest. Our way of saying thanks for the mung bean soda. The goal of the express crew is to help other people.
Indeed.
You're two kind benefactors. I'll treat you to something better than mung bean soda next time.
For a second, I thought she said, I'll treat you to another mung bean soda. And I was like, ma'am, never mind. Her memories remembered how affectionate her mother was, but she also remembered how stubborn and unreasonable her mother was when it came to becoming a pilot. But have you ever asked your mom why? Well, I guess she has. Because her mom said that the only thing in the sky is death. Where are we going? Well, how do I get over there? I remember not liking this area. Because I could never navigate it. Oh.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's trinket would have dropped around here.
Did y'all know what, Lucian? What are you trying to share with my chat right now? Vidias? Okay, first off, that says Vitas, so like, not me. Recent most search is monster designs. That is not my most recent search. Liar, blasphemy. Hello? Expedia, leave me alone. That is not my most recent search. My most recent search, thank you very much, is Alien Isolation and Spooky Chicken Nuggets. Literally my last two searches. Oh yeah, for anybody in chat, when I mentioned that I had a friend that was talking about getting me the game, here he is. The asshole in all his glory. Lucian Cygnus, right here. He's trying to get me to play that scary game. I need your Steam ID to throw it at you. I'll throw it right back. Can I do that? Are Steam gifts like hopscotch, hot potato? And you just like keep tossing them back? I feel like your chat knew who it was at a certain point. Possibly. I don't know. But like, no. I want to give you my Steam, but I don't want to, just because of that. Omega lol? What? Vertigree, thank you for the sub. And Sir Fuzzle, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'll ask Lacia for it. Hey yo, how are you assuming that Lacia knows my Steam ID?
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
A little square thing, like a necklace?
This is your area of expertise.
It's the reason why I was asking your Steam region earlier. I cannot gift from my region to yours due to price issues. Aww. you don't have to gift me games, even though I feel like you're trying to gift me spooky games, and I have feelings. I have feelings about that. But I appreciate the thought. That's so nice. Yeah, no. I feel like, again, if y'all are trying to get me to play spooky things, why don't you offer like things that aren't realistic first? You know? Like baby mode. Why are you trying to jump into alien isolation? Isn't solving puzzles my expertise? If this was like any other streamer that wasn't named Thea Not. Isn't combat my expertise? Who do you think I am? Oh my god.
Your powers of perception are impressive, that's all. I think you're the right person for the job.
I feel like Wilt is so tired of me. I've been giving him like extreme attitude this entire like quest. It's been great. Spooky games is not for you, it's for us. All right, right. Your sadistic content. Connecting to the roost. Oh my god, look, I can see my boy. I can see my boy from up here. Look at him. Look at him on his phone. Silly, goofy twink phone. Okay, back to what I was doing. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a missing item. Am I supposed to be looking for the puzzle pieces or the specific item? Oh, is that it?
Birdcage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them.
Oh, she's just giving us a history lesson?
Cage.
Oh no.
Makes sense. How could a bird that's known the sky live in a cage?
Oh my gosh. Oh no. I feel like her and Robin would get along.
Are you kidding?
Great.
It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
I mean, you didn't tell me what it looks like.
Beautiful vase, though.
Why is she
What
giving
an
me attitude?
intricate
I'm just trying to
pattern.
help.
Isn't that the divine beast fortune pattern?
Oh, that's a
You're
box.
so smart, Mr. Yang.
Well, I only recently found out about it.
Is this it? We found a
Mom
box.
always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside.
This thing looks huge. I thought she was talking about like a necklace or something.
Is this the hunt crest?
A lucky charm? I don't get it.
This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
Uh-huh.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingmi. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
I'm like so concerned, or like semi-concerned right now. Like I just feel like there's a sad story underneath all of this.
Not yet.
With
I
Yukong.
want to go back later. There's something I hope you
And I'm just
two
like,
can help me
ooh.
with first.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
This is true. I might be a planet saver, but there are some things I can't do.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking.
What do you mean? Honkai is positive and wholesome? You can't tell me that after what I've been through with 2.1 and 2.2. Literally, you cannot tell me that after the last two patches I have gone through.
What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her?
Oh, why you say it like that?
My mom clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Because something happened, probably really traumatic, that grounded her. I wonder, what's her name? Bai Hing? I wonder if she knew her. I wonder if she knows how she died.
Maybe we can ask
Was she
some
there
people
when
who
it
might know
happened?
the truth.
Like genuine?
Well, the general's been busy at the seat of divine foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
Come on, Welts. I'm trying to use any opportunity I can to go talk to
General
him.
Jin Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him?
Yes.
Oh.
He's my bestie.
Right. You're the general's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
Oh my god, he loves to see us. He loves to distract. He loves it when we distract him from his work.
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why
No
Helmmaster
problem.
Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. By the way, regarding Arknights earlier, if you want to know the story but don't have the time to play and grind, then the Arknights anime would be a good one for you. Someone, I forgot, but someone did suggest that at some point. And I said that that could be a fun potential like Discord anime night watch. That did sound like a good idea.
We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother.
Let's go talk to Genuine. Leave it to us.
Yes, leave it to us.
Let's go.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors.
Gonna go talk to
I'll head back
hubby
Starskip Haven.
number
I'm not
like
ready to
4.
return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Divine Arrow Embers. Head to the seats of Divine Fortune and find out. You know what? I really do wonder if she knew Bai Hing. If we're talking to Genuine. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I missed you! Even though, like, I just saw you in a dream. That wasn't real. That really tripped me up, sir. Actually, wait. We didn't use the Jade Abacus, right? Did we? No, we didn't. That was in the dream. Do we still have the Jade Abacus? We didn't, right? We ended up using the bullets. I keep thinking of the Ravager funeral from Guardians of the Galaxy. Because that's what that reminded me of. But the, Galaxy Ranger thing. We used that. Yeah. The Jade Abacus was like in the dream version. No, I ate
Mr.
that
Yang.
abacus.
And you?
Spit it out.
What brings you to the seat of divine foresight this time?
If you use something in a dream, you don't use it in real life. Listen, I was just trying to remember. I was trying to get my facts straight on what was a dream and what was real life. There was a lot going on and things were blurry.
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helmmaster Yukong a little better.
Look at the baby boy in the back.
Yukong?
Yukong.
I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again.
He loves us.
The seat of divine foresight heard that Yukong.
We're like better than his
often
everyday
temper was
police,
on
you know?
display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
Yes, and it wasn't fun, as much as it sounds.
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions.
But like she's not telling us.
But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helmmaster Yukong would decline to answer.
And if you know that, go ahead and tell us.
If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot?
Ooh, I really like how he phrased that. That was really good. I won't tell you anything about Madame Yukong, but if you have questions about Yukong the pilot, on the other hand. Which one are these again? Wiped out everything in sway. Use the burning embers of the arrow to create many divine objects, and this is one of them. Oh, this is the... Okay. Yes.
This is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter. Where did you find this?
On top of a cylinder thingy-majig that we found on a bird. Picked it up off the road. Inside a trinket belonging to Yukong.
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us.
Picked it up off the road.
She thought it might
Found
be a
it.
way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears.
Oh boy, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal
Plant people?
abominations, so too has the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies.
Oh, are those two other ships?
Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic.
I highly doubt I'm gonna remember the names of those ships.
We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000.
I'm waiting for the catch. What turned the tides? What stopped it?
Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's
Oh.
assault with their sky-shattering Lux arrow,
Oh!
who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today?
Okay, wait a minute. Is that not cheating? Is that not like cheating like a little bit? If you literally call your Eon as a phone a friend?
Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories.
From the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. I wouldn't say friend. Lan didn't descend. Dushuan caught him there. Then yeah, it's like maybe not phone a friend. It's like phone a god, which is like arguably maybe even worse. Not saying that I don't think that they should have. You know, they should have. They were losing like bad, but
Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Tsai, perished on the battlefield.
Okay. So it has nothing to do with Beihang. Let me just erase that theory. More like planetary level nuke button. Yes.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds.
Okay, so she lost
However,
the bestie.
It is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Tsai trusted each other with their lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time.
Oh.
Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past, as the past is starting to affect her future.
Why does the general have so many good lines?
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Isn't that called utilizing your connections? I mean, I guess. You're not wrong.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
I love how many references he makes to like not wanting to do desk work. Like every other time we talk to him, he's literally just like, I would literally rather be anywhere but here.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Genuine's memories. This is why, like, in artistic fields and stuff, they're like, everybody wants to like move up the ladder and get like manager, lead art positions or something until they realize that they're not doing as much art. And instead, they're just doing a lot of meetings.
Oh, you're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk.
Did you not get to choose the first option because you did the second? What? Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm. Probably because of me.
Why is she not in a great mood? Is it because she's missing her thing? Do we need to return it?
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight.
Have y'all ever
The
like
only
walked
difference
into
is
each
that
other?
I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other.
Oh.
That way, we don't bump into each other.
That answers that question. That's so sad. That's a bit childish. I mean, that's honestly, that's kind of what I want to say. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to say that. But it's actually kind of cute.
Really? I think it's silly.
I think Genuine would have said a bunch of other stuff, but you skipped to the end by giving him the important item. What do you mean? I thought I was supposed to give him that. Out of like the two items, I thought there was like a freaking... I'm traumatized, all right? I'm traumatized from freaking Ratio. Like Ratio's quest line with the deduction thing was all about picking the right item. So every time I get into that situation, I'm like, oh my god, oh no, which one's the right one? Which one's proper?
Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
Kinda, sorta. You relay the information provided by Genuine.
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
You know what? I get that. That's relatable though. I get that a lot. I feel like I also know people who like, I want to ask them so many things, but it's like near impossible to. She was afraid of you ending up like her friend. Even a flying ace can get into trouble.
Yes. Yukong doesn't want you to feel the pressure of her name. Besides, reputation and talent count for something, but you need luck on the battlefield.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
Yes, correct. Because if you're talented, that means you'll end up in more situations. Versus if you suck, they'll keep you like on the back line, like inside or like last line of defense situation. You know, you won't be front line. Actually, no, it depends. It depends on what kind of hierarchy we're dealing with. On whether or not they put like the fodder in the front line or if they put like the aces in the front line. But I feel like this is the case where the more talented you are, the more likely you are to end up in dangerous situations.
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
Well, it's just like talk to your mother. Communication.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum.
Have you never thought to check there?
I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
And you never thought to check there?
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Welt said they let us do a lot of things, but there's limits.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
So then where are we going? Search for the location of Yukong's personal archive in the calculation device. Is it this thing? Projection sand pit? Displays the environment. When there's emergency, you can rely on it to make a prompt response. Wait, it's not that? This thing?
Oh, can I help you? I know what it looks like, but I'm using Celestial Jade to improve the algorithm. I'm working, I swear.
Sorry. We'll get going.
I'm gonna snitch. No, this one? This calculation device is running a voyage simulation. It shows that it needs 2 more dual hours to simulate the voyage from the Laofu to the floating city of Cordelia.
It seems like this device is handling some important procedures. Let's leave it alone.
It was actually a lot that you missed? Really? Did I actually?
I love work. I love overtime.
Hoping staff member?
Overtime. I love work. I love overtime. I love work. I love overtime.
Oh no! Ma'am, are you okay?
Let's leave her alone.
Oh, she is not daijoubu. Oh gosh. Ooh, collect. The desktop background on this calculation device is a line of floating calligraphy. Yan Ming's workstation. Unauthorized personnel prohibited.
Mr. Yang Ming is a stickler for rules. I don't want to annoy him. Let's go to a different device.
Can we not touch anything? We're running out of devices here. I think we already... Did I miss this one? Hello. Can I touch
We
this
can
one?
use this one. Okay. Let me see.
wait.
Hellmaster's personal archive.
Oh, this low-key pisses me off.
I got it. Let's go take a look.
You're telling me if I would have literally went to the left instead of going to the right, I would have hit it immediately after talking to this guy? But instead, I did this long as hell loop. It's fine. It's fine. I got to peep in on some workers. One of them needs a vacation, like yesterday.
It should be here. Let's see.
Hmm.
Yes! This is Mom's diary.
Oh?
Miss Qingmi, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
I mean, speak for yourself, Wilt.
It should be fine.
I'm curious.
This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
It's crazy.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingmi. I'll be waiting over there.
Wait a minute. That's kind of messed up, Wilt. So you're saying, excuse me, I won't read it because I'm a good person. However, I won't stop you from staying here.
Fine. Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
If it's her diary, I'm pretty sure it has a lot more than that. Oh, geez. Oh, goodness. Is this all the dialogue that I missed? Optional submit Xingni's, I already forgot how to pronounce her name, memories. Jinyuan. Did she tell you any of this? It all serves to remind me, a long time ago, a young Foxian girl, charged by the Knights with a high-speed flight violation, was brought before me as punishment. Now she's the Madam Helmmaster, my equal. She was charged with a high-speed flight violation, and then that's how he recruited her? If I were to turn back the sands of time and try to convince my past self that the little girl in front of me would one day become a wise and experienced Helmmaster, I would probably never have believed it. The Yukong of the past was nothing like she is now, spending her days surrounded by documents at her desk. She was a flaming wind. Was the only one who could ever calm her was her comrade. Icon dialogue. Comrade? Yes, large fighter starskiffs need to be operated in pairs. One pilot takes the helm, the other controls the turrets. Ooh. The legend of the ace fighter pilot is incomplete without the ace gunner. Yukong's partner was Kai, both at the controls and behind the turret. Kai was like a cold blade, efficient, decisive, unfeeling when she had to be. It's hard to imagine such contrasting personalities working in perfect harmony. As I mentioned, the campaign inflicted heavy losses. Interesting. Sai? Oh. I felt like I was saying it wrong. Interesting. So they work in pairs. One's the pilot and one's the gunner. Honestly, that just makes me more curious about Baiheng. Because wasn't Baiheng a pilot? She was a pilot, wasn't she? So then that would imply that she had a gunner, like a partner, right? And I'm pretty sure none of the quintet were the partner. I think the game devs assumed you click the options from top to bottom. Told you, I'm traumatized by ratio. Mr. Yang has rules for these things.
I understand. I can tell Mr. Yang is a principled person. There are some lines he
I want to know who
won't
Baiheng's
cross.
partner was.
Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
Also, something that I like with Star Rail, or what's interesting with me with Star Rail, is just the role that partners have throughout the story, in all kinds of forms. There's so many pairings, literally all over the place in this story, and they all kind of have different relationships with each other. And it's like a fascinating like case study, like people observation of how like different important relationships you can have with other people are, that don't always have to like mean the same thing. They don't always have to be like romantic, you know? Is she insinuating that we have no principles? I mean, she kind of is. The fact that we stayed and we didn't follow Welt, she's like, no, no, no. If I'm gonna get in trouble, you're gonna get in trouble with me. Exchange diary. Kai, we're gonna be partners. We've known each other for so long, but when we first knew each other, racing star skiffs illegally in the city, we were rivals. Now that we're asked to work together and have each other's back, I'm really not used to it. Naturally, I'm not used to having to look after someone who lost against me, but an order's an order. I really look forward to flying with you. I don't know when we would receive a combat mission. I don't know what you think about our situation, but I think we both have considerable skills, and having to sit still and not fight enemies in the front lines, it's stifling. Those denizens of abundance often raid the border, and occasionally there are reports of them harming innocent planets. Every time I hear these news, I feel an overwhelming sense of anger. But now, things are different. After a while, we'll be able to show them what we're made of on our fighter jets. Honestly though, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now. After all, just between you and me, what I really wanted was never the righteous cause of ridding demonic activities. What attracts me is just the act of flying itself. Look, flying out in the universe outside of the Delves is entirely different from racing star skiffs that we're so used to. There's nothing to anchor us in space. There's not even a distinction between up and down. Our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. By then, there is no one else you can rely on but your own skills and your jet. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. To me, to fight in space is already good enough. And if I can share this sweet freedom with you, then that's even better. Sai, I don't know what to say to console you. You're always like this, no matter what terrible things happen to you. You would act strong, as if you don't need anyone to care for you, and you have terrible timing for jokes. But we have been together for over 100 years, and I think we understand each other very well. You once said that if something is unpleasant for me, it would also be uncomfortable for you. I actually feel the same way too. Right now, my heart feels like it's been gouged out with a blunt, rusted knife. I can't imagine the amount of hurt and pain you're going through. It's funny, I've never shown Guangyan my good side. Every time you leave me alone to go on a mission with him, I feel uncomfortable, especially when I see you two flirting and getting along as if you're inseparable. I can't help but want to glare at him with disdain. Oh, hello? Did she not enjoy this interloper? But Guanyuan's is a good person. No matter how rude I was to him, he was always kind to me. Thinking back on it now, I realize I'm just really bad at appreciating people. He's really amazing. He managed to hold off several dozen enemy ships with only 2 people. This isn't something that can be done with just courage and resolve. It also requires exceptional skills and extraordinary talent. I can imagine what it was like in his final moments. Oh no. I got the feeling that he died. Yeah. How his annoyingly handsome face must have shown such determination and focus. I guess that's why you fell in love with him in the first place. I can imagine how proud he must have felt in that moment. He must have had no fear or hopelessness, only pride. So you shouldn't be sad. You should be proud of him. We all should. Okay. So she had a lover, but the lover died. Womp womp. Sad trombone noises. Or trumpet noises. Which one is it? I think it's trombone. Sai, I've been having a lot of negative emotions recently that I cannot express to other fighters on the front line. Since you're recuperating in the rear, I'll just dump them on you. Although it seems I'm a bit slow to say such words now, it was only recently that I realized that I am actually in the midst of such a cruel war. Oh no, not reality. Reality and depression is like slowly setting in. Space combat is different from ground combat. Although both involve life and death in an instant, it is rare to see severed limbs and broken bodies in space, which led me to misjudge the brutality of this war. It wasn't until recently, as the situation on the front lines worsened, that the bloody reality gently but indisputably presented itself before me. Someone might sit beside you for a meal today and be missing in action tomorrow. A new soldier earning praise and honor today might disappear the next. The captain I fought with today might not be found tomorrow. The ground troops that exchanged encouragement with me today might be eliminated the next. Oh gosh, this is giving me 86 vibes. Like, especially early, like first 7 episodes. 86, when freaking you never, like every episode, every scene that was happy, you were like, damn, I'm about to get hit with depression, like the very next scene. At this point, I'm wary of building personal connections with anyone here. Perhaps that person would perish, or I might perish, or we might both perish in the day to come. I thought I have experienced enough to feel numb, but bad news kept coming in waves every single day. However, I don't regret this at all. Whenever the pain comes, the feeling that becoming a fighter pilot is the best choice I have made in my life will follow. If I weren't a fighter pilot, I can only endure this pain in silence. But I am one. I can fly, I can fight, and I can attempt to destroy the source of my pain. Since I am a fighter pilot, I still have things that I can do, realities that I can change. P.S. Don't use the names Guanyan came up with. They're terrible. Choosing a name is a big decision the child has to bear with for a lifetime. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked after diligently going through several collections worth of poetry. Oh no! Did she adopt her best friend's kids? Sai, I have a lot to tell you. So many things. After your death, they wanted to honor me with a medal. Truthfully, I find that laughable. I hate this. I hate how the music stopped right when I got to this letter. Like, I don't know if that's on purpose or just like horrendous timing. But I feel like, okay, it was horrendous timing because I was like, it hasn't kicked back in. Damn, that was horrendous. Wow. Also, yeah, I think they were a little more than best friends. Based on common logic, No one would award survivors medals to praise their fortuitous survival. But no, not the Skyfaring Commission. They gave me a medal, called me a hero pilot, and the only reason for it is because of my luck to remain alive in that calamitous battle. If you had been as lucky as me, we could have gotten the medals together. After the medal ceremony, we could have gone to Orem Alley, have a few drinks, and laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a shame. Luck is not on your side. We don't have that chance anymore. I suddenly feel nostalgic. I remembered all the time we had steering our star skiffs across the Laofu sky. We were so carefree. There were no threats to our lives, and we didn't have to bear the calling of the hunt. The entirety of the sky within the delve was ours, yours and mine. Above us was the delve's flashing dome ceiling, and below us were the bustling lights of 10,000 homes. Oh, and behind us, the Realm-Keeping Commission officers who just won't stop chasing us. That was a time of insouciance. How I wish we could stay in that time forever. Yukong? Oh, damn. That was a whole novella in like 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. That was literally only 4 letters that like told an entire lifetime.
What is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around?
Oh no.
What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madam Yukong's diary?
4 letters? P-E-A-K. Oh no. So her and that guy were close enough before he died to where she got Purgante and had a baby. And I'm gonna make the assumption that this right here, the child that I was teasing that didn't look anything like her mother, is most likely the best friendo's daughter.
How dare you read Madam Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the arbiter,
wait,
you two are in for a...
Excuse me? And with her daughter, too? Why am I getting the blame? It should be the other way around. I got dragged into this.
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm down. Let us explain.
She's going through a lot right now. She's like, she just discovered a lot. Tells him the whole story.
I see. Qingni, I know Madam Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I find it also, what was really sad about those letters is like, not only was it the course of a lifetime throughout 4 letters, but it was also like seeing this like depression and sorrow of like the reality of like battle and war, like slowly trickling in. And then like the difference between like regular war and like space war made it even worse. Because at least like it sounded like with regular war, you can at least like see the bodies and all that, which is bad enough, you know. There's quite a few people, Fei Xiao, Jinglu, there's definitely a couple of different people, Acheron, who will tell you that that's not a pretty sight. But then in space, you can lose the bodies entirely, like they never even existed. And that in itself is like a different kind of like sorrow. And then the way she was like, every time I felt sad, I was still happy, you know, that I was a pilot. Until that last letter where she was like, I would do anything to like go back to like when times were like happier. So I wonder if like by the time she got to that last letter, by the time she got to like post, you know, Besto Friendo's death, she was just what's the weight, you know? What's the worth of being a pilot if you lose like everything important to you?
I understand, Mr. Yingming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sad that you didn't come to that like thought earlier.
I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to helm master.
She probably wanted to like
I've been
fix
here
the
for
system.
a long time, Qingmei. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit.
Literally, that's this entire quest line. It's just a whole bunch of different people telling her to go communicate. Go communicate and talk with your mother. Oh damn. Okay. Now I'm scared. Now I'm traumatized. I don't want to do this in the like wrong order. Her exchange diary. I guess let's start with the memories.
Miss Tsai, I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner.
I don't think I remember Dan Shu.
Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot.
Oh, they were
They
married.
manned the same skiff and were the envy of many.
I mean, they had a child together, but for some reason I was still like, hey, you don't have to be married to have a child.
But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guangyun couldn't match their numbers.
Oh.
After he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last.
Yeah.
Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per regulations.
Oh.
She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire.
I wouldn't give them back either. What were you gonna do with them? Wait, wouldn't they have like put them on the ship? Isn't that what they do for like the funerals? Is they like put them on the ship and then like send them out into space? She almost spoiled herself of this quest by doing the Hua Hua event. Wait, really? Are you telling me my random procrastination quest selection chaos is coming in handy? I didn't think you know this many details. Why do you pay so much attention to Yukong? No, we're gonna go with, we're not gonna call him out directly.
Nonsense. As a Xianzhou native, I've lived long enough to remember more than the Foxian pilots could ever hope to.
Ooh.
In the end, all the ace pilots perished.
Oh.
The only thing I can do is to remember them and
every single one?
They are not forgotten too soon.
If every single pilot that they've had has perished, like the freaking like mortality rate is that bad, I get it. Like, I too would be like Yukong and not let my daughter become a pilot. Like, hello? Also, this guy, Yanming, is he the one, I could be mixing people up, but is he the one that was like the rival to, what's her name? Freaking neck break girl. Tinyuan. Dan Shu was the master of the disciples. She was blind. Her girlfriend was killed by the divine arrow. Master of the oh! Okay, yes. Okay, yes. I remember now. The one that like we befriended, and then she ended up being the master, and we were like, Top 10 anime betrayals. Okay, arguably not top 10, but up there. Genoan was like only 10% of the Air Force in the battle survived. Oh, I didn't realize he was talking about that specific battle. I thought he meant like the job as a whole. A head churner.
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yang Ming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you.
Wait, do I not get to get information from the other items?
I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next.
Ooh.
I can understand your position.
Well,
Cheney.
That actually didn't cross my mind, but now that you've said it,
leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed.
a million fighter pilots were there and under 100,000 survived. Sheesh.
Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
I saw nothing.
Got it.
So much for the security. Don't let us catch you nosing around here again. Oh my god.
Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back
Say thank
soon.
you. Say thank you and leave. Yukong's exchange diary. Where's she at? Is he also the VA for Tiernan? I don't know.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
Would just be bashful and embarrassed if you ask about the other. Nice. Let's see. There must be a hidden compartment.
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments.
How?
Lots of office
Where?
staff use this desk.
Where would the compartments go?
There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop.
What?
Which one should we check first?
They must be like the size of papers. Let's go with the left side.
Paper kite, personal letters, and a copy of Otherworldly Delights? So Mom likes these kinds of novels? Huh, I thought she'd prefer more heroic stuff.
A paper kite.
But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments on the left.
Let's go to the... Wait, which side did I just pick? Right
There's
side.
some exhibition material, not sure if it's relevant. This is the Fallen Heroes archive. Mom stored them right next to her. Every time our pilots returned from the battlefield, my mother would tell me never to forget the cost of victory. But what we're looking for isn't here.
He's like, I'm not in love with Yukong. Sounds like cat, but whatever you need to say.
There are hidden compartments on the left, right.
I figured it would be under the desktop, but that seemed too basic.
Got it.
To start with.
This looks similar to Mom's diary. But it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
Oh, geez, we're getting the other half. Yukong. I'm happy to have a chance to fight side by side with you. When the pair assignment was sent out, I was so nervous that I didn't dare to open and check it, fearing that we wouldn't be paired up. It's not like I can't bear to part with you, but I was worried to leave you with the others with your fiery temperament. When you actually get to the battlefield, don't act recklessly like you do now, always charging in with hot-headedness. Before taking action, think more about the consequences. But it's okay. I don't want to talk about this anymore, or you'll accuse me of nagging like an old crone again. In any case, we need to work together, using our individual strengths to create our own legends in the vast sky. I look forward to fighting in the vast skies with you. So much so that I'm finding it hard to fall asleep. Yukong, don't cry. There is no need to be sad. My husband was the one who died, but you're crying more than I am. After so many years of fighting, you're still so emotional. I'm envious. Being a fighter pilot has always been a harrowing decision. Since we chose this path, we have to be mentally prepared. What's important is not whether we can survive by luck, but whether we can live up to the value of a pilot's life. Guan Yuan and his partner managed to keep an entire Borisan fleet at bay. They were heroes. To me, that is enough. I've heard it said that the greatest happiness in life is being able to choose how you die. From this perspective, to fight for the Shanzhou Alliance? No. For the people of the entire cosmos? To die on the battlefield after a lifetime of military service? Guan Yuan is probably happy. Of course, you better not have this kind of happiness. Just live another 200 years, behave, and then die of old age for me. I'll ascend and become the Eon of MILFs. Oh my goodness. So you want to become Nihility, is what I'm hearing. You want to become the Blob, since that one seems to be the MILF collector of the Eons. Yukong, it's been a long time. I'm still on my maternity leave in the rear. Everything is fine. With the stalemate happening right now, you must be very busy. But when you have the chance, please take a moment to write an exchange diary entry for me, so that I can know you are still safe. And also, I have a mountain of things I want to talk to you about. Hey, that ain't bad. To be the Blob if that means being the Eon of MILFs. Also, Ice, good morning, if it is morning for you. How are you? Firstly, an announcement. I've already decided on a name for our child. Guanyan has talked about this before. If it's a boy, name him Dragon. And if it's a girl, name her Phoenix. But this man's literary sense is as good as the monkeys in the Everhunt Plains. No matter how much we should prioritize the wishes of my late husband, I cannot let his wants ruin my child's life. By naming her Phoenix or Dragon. So, after much pondering, I've decided to go with your suggestion and name her Xingni. Oh, I freaking forgot how to say her name. The Colors of Dawn. Ah! I mean, I already knew that. I knew it was gonna be her daughter, but it's still sad. It's 9 a.m. for me. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I am doing fantastic. Terrific. You know, as much as we can with the angst, melancholy tinge that is doing this quest line. You know? Like, the writing for this quest is so interesting because it seemed like it's set a little bit more in realism than like the other like sad quests, right? Like the other quests, they're sad, but they have that tinge of like fantasy still. This one is definitely very like realistic. If you just like swap out like the space pilots with like regular pirates and like regular war for like the space war and all that, and you know, get rid of the fact that like a god descended and like ended the battle. Everything is very like realistic. Like you can see the story happening to like anybody, like IRL. The moonlit camp opens to a garden of archery. Frosty banners brush the colors of dawn. How rare. You made the time and effort to look through poems and allegories. I thought you only cared about fighter jets. Don't miss me too much. After taking a few months of break and settling her down, I will be back in action ASAP. She's still so young, and I need to leave her to fight a war. How should I say this? I'm such an irresponsible mother. Is this thing from the latest main story? I took a long break, doing some catch-up and scraping pools for Fei Xiao right now. Oh my goodness. I hope you're able to pull her. I hope you're able to scrape as much as you need to be able to pull her. She's so cool. And no, this is not from the latest main story. I am not caught up. I am like, I finished 2.2, so I haven't even done like Farewell Pinakani. Because to be fair, to be honest, I don't want to say goodbye to Pinakani. It's been literally like my favorite storytelling in like a hot minute. So I'm procrastinating. This is for I Have Touched the Sky, which is the Yukong companion quest from Lao Fu. Like first time we were at the Lao Fu. Not second time returning in like the latest stuff. I have no idea what's going on in the latest stuff. I don't have hard pity though. I can only dream. I will dream with you. Fingers crossed. Summoning circle. I hope you were able to get her. I hope whoever is trying to pull for Fei Xiao gets her. I want to try and get the light cone as well. No hope. For also getting Robin, but don't want her too much anyway. I am more interested in the next banner. I already have Robin. I just pulled Fei Xiao earlier in the stream. Freaking, that was my luck. That was my luck, and I'm taking it. Ideally, in an ideal world, I would be able to pull Black Swan and Kafka before they go away, because I really, really want those two. But again, that's in an ideal world, and I'm not sure if I will be able to do that. We have what, 5 days left of the banners? So fingers crossed. I don't know, that I can at least get one of them, maybe. I honestly need a second main DPS, and Fei Xiao is the only DPS released other than Acheron I liked since 1.0. Acheron is pretty tanky. And Fei Xiao is like similar, but like in a different like fighting format. So I can get that. I don't have Acheron. So Fei Xiao is my win. Plus she's Fua, and my main team and main units are also Fua. So that was like one of my main reasons for like really, really wanting her. I got an amazing Acheron team. Dang. But basically no second team. I definitely have enough units to make a couple of different teams, but I need to like stop pulling on banners. I need to stop pulling on banners and actually like focus on leveling them. However, the banners keep giving me characters that I really want, and so the amount that I need to level just increases. Acheron, Silverwolf, Ranmei, and Fushuan is my main team. Dang. I have one of those units. I do not have Silverwolf, Fushuan, or Acheron. But that sounds like a solid team from my little knowledge. I feel like the most knowledge that I have on teams are Fua teams. And then I'm slowly learning Break because I love Firefly. And building a team around her is like, oh. I sold my soul for E2 S1 Acheron. I feel like you're not alone though. I feel like a lot of people did. And if she ever comes back, a lot of people will sell their souls again. So like, understandable. She's pretty OP, I guess, in this game. I want to do a Fua team so much, but got no units for it. And sadly, my love, my dear, the apple of my eye, the lesson I will never forget. Himiko is not good enough. Oh my god. I love that description. The one that got away. Yeah, I feel like a majority of my units are like Fua based. And I think like we established earlier in chat that like my luck seems to be centered around Fua units. Like I don't have that, like my luck is not that good with like other units, but I can pull in the Fuas and that's good enough for me. But I hope, again, that everybody gets whatever they want in these next like 5 days of the current banners, because it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild to have 4 units going at once. I'm not even looking at the light cones. As much as I would love to look at the light cones, I feel like it's been a long time since I've tried to pull for light cones, because it takes like all of my strength, my mental, my emotional and physical health to even get their units. I am well aware the situation on the front line doesn't look so good. The Borderson keeps breaking our ranks. All the media outlets are trying to control the spread of panic and fear, but the Lao Fu is shrouded with the veil of uneasiness. However, I believe the Shenzhou Alliance will win. I believe that warriors like you and me will repel those denizens of abundance to whence they come. I look forward to fighting beside you once more. Oh no! Is this her last letter? Is this her last letter before she died? Yukong, we will be heading toward a cruel battlefield tomorrow. So tonight, there are some things I must entrust to you. This may be somewhat ominous, but there's no help for it. Who made it so that we've never entrusted these things to each other before? If you lived and I didn't, please take care of her like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will entrust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for her. Not the will. She's literally writing her will in this last letter. No matter what kind of person she wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except a jet fighter. Please allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let her become a jet fighter. So this entire time she's been keeping her promise. Oh no! Stop, that's so sad. When we enlisted, you wrote in this diary, our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves, like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. I really loved this segment because I thought the same. But that's enough. Loneliness or freedom, we've already tasted it all. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky. Oh my god, what? Wait, stop. I got goosebumps. I literally got shivers on that last line. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky. I don't know this story. Oh no. This is the Yukong companion story from the Lao Fu. So like, if you didn't do her companion quest, that's what this is from. No joke, I got Jinyuan's light cone for Himiko skipping him. I got some pretty good stats on her. She hits with her ult. Meanwhile, Acheron minimum with her ultimate and can hit millions. Hey, Acheron's pretty cracked. She's pretty crazy. Yeah, no, Genuine is like literally, I think, one of the only character light cones I've ever gotten. And that was like pure luck. That was like, I pulled him and then I pulled his light cone like immediately after. I have not gotten that luck like ever since. I need to do that now. I love the companion quest lines. Like the companion, like the side stories in this game are really good, but like the companion quests and the continuance quests are like just as good, I feel like, as the main story. Like it's such good character building. Please don't let that child touch the sky.
I was adopted.
Oh no.
And this Miss Sai was my real mother.
Oh no, here comes the existential crisis spiral.
I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth.
Oh no.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
I feel this is messed up. When she said, I suppose I've always had a feeling, my immediate thought was like, what gave it away? Was it the like zero absolute like zilch? I mean, yeah, girl, have you seen your mother? Literally that. Like, is it like the absolute nothing in common you have with your mother genetically? Is that what gave it away? That's so sad. Yo, you bought Stellar Blade? No, I have not bought Stellar Blade. I could buy Stellar Blade because I have a PS5, but I have not yet. I like low-key feel like if I got a new game right now, chat would crucify me. I have to catch up with like so much with like current games on the docket that Stellar Blade might have to wait, or it might have to like wait for like a super long event like kind of stream where I just like binge it. Misleading Discord post? What did I say? How did I word it? Was it? I said, oh, are we playing Stellar Blade sooner than later? That's not misleading. It's true. Because originally, I don't think Stellar Blade was even like anywhere close to being like top of the list. Now it's like mid-list. Maybe a little bit higher. I do like the Nier DLC.
Don't let that child touch the sky.
For I have touched the sky. It's too late! She already touched it!
Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
She doesn't want to lose Sai again. Oh.
For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back.
And she did it.
Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back.
Oh.
So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. Not only am I her daughter, I'm also her final promise to Sai.
I bet you're feeling a little goofy for all that attitude you gave your mom earlier, aren't you? I warned y'all, 3024 Stellar Blade. Hey, yo, what do you mean by that? I'm gonna get to it in 3024. Chill out. It wouldn't be that long.
I never thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation.
That's really sad. Damn.
I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood. I understand her a lot more now.
The way she literally wrote, support her in whatever she wants to do, except for this one thing. And of course, out of all the different things this child wants to do, it's gonna be the one
Can
thing.
you come with me one more time? I want to have a proper chat with Mom.
But this is a family affair. No problem.
Yes.
I'm committed.
Thank you.
We have to. I have to see the conclusion of this. We're too far gone. How would you even deal with that? Like, I wonder, like, as a mother, promises aside, would you even support her?
You're all done? Did it go smoothly?
You tell Welt everything that just happened. Well, you will not believe what I just
see.
learned.
Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but he and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
Yeah. I'm just there to be a fly on the wall with my popcorn, if you will.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors.
Gosh, the voice acting is so good. I love how after reading that last letter, her tone completely changed. Like, she sounds second from like crying, and like the weight of the world is like now on her shoulders. Like that was very upsetting information for her, as it should be. Yukong! We read you and your bestie's diary.
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate.
Oh.
She should still be there. Let's go find her.
Traversing this vast universe in the blink of an eye. Did you learn anything from him? Said Mom's busy, so I'm heading back to the... This is weird timing. What? If you did learn something, can you come meet up with me? I want to ask my Skyfaring Commission colleagues as much as I can, but I don't know how to start. Oh. You mentioned Asai? And said you were very close to her? I actually guessed there would be some connection. It's hard to explain over text. Let's meet up. This is weird. I feel like I should have got this like earlier. Like before that scene that I just went through. Oh my god, it was so easy to find her.
Mom?
Uh-oh. Nar. Why are the guards here? I understand why we're here in this, like, familial moment, but, like, the guards, can you go somewhere?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Starskiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
We were nosy and we read your diary. We're so sorry.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Dang, do y'all hear this tone?
Mom!
Oh no.
All right, it's getting late.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk once we're home.
Uh-oh. It's starting terrifically.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now.
Ooh.
I want to become a fighter pilot,
Ooh.
no matter what.
Wait a minute. Hello? Is this how you want to start this conversation?
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
Hey, yo, Welt, do you want me to use clockwork? I could do that. Imagine. I know this is before clockwork, so obviously that wouldn't be an option, but it would be really funny. Like, oh, immediately, let us emotionally sabotage.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
Yeah, Mr. Yang, I thought you said we shouldn't interject. Which one? I guess we should start with the diary.
Is that Sai's diary? How did you...
Uh-oh. We were being nosy little turds.
I understand now. I'm sorry, Jingmi. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else.
Dang, we're really having this conversation, like right here. And they didn't bother to get rid of these, like, guard NPCs is wild. Like, can you give us a moment, please? Can you go somewhere?
I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Damn, the voice acting though. The voice acting is great. I thought Xingni's voice acting was good, but like Yukong's is like just as good.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Except...
Just like you, I once longed for the sky.
Oh jeez, oh no.
You know what it feels like? To fly through infinite space. To be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness. Unimaginable splendors looming in the distance.
Did you know Stellar Blade will be having a collab with Nier? Shift Up and Nier are really besties, and men of culture. Are you talking about Yoko Taro? Yoko Taro is besties with Shift Up's team. I can see it. And yes, I did know that. Which is, I think that's why we were talking about whether or not I would play it, since I've never played Stellar Blade.
To float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We flew star skiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the
she
knights
saw her
caught
like
us and dragged us
friends
before
die,
General
her husband
Jingyuan.
die.
We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. You would strike out into the sky.
I love how the
demons
camera
and
angle
upholding
is like from
justice.
behind her.
The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims.
Like, it reminds me of inside Pinaconi, whenever the camera angle was like behind Robin, when it wasn't actually Robin, you know? And it was just like, it like hit home the fact that it wasn't her, and it's like Sparkle wearing a mask, essentially, right? And then the only time the camera angle changed to like front facing in that shot was whenever Sparkle like changed back to like her real form. And it was like, okay, this is actually who she is. That's what this shot like reminds me of. Except in this case, the vibes I'm getting is like, this is Yukong essentially like talking about this thing that is like near and dear to her heart. Probably one of her like biggest like sorrows in life. And she can't face us and that reality at the same time. Like, this is her facing that reality that like she once knew instead of like the present, right? And it's just like really good cinematography.
System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
No! She looks just like her mother! Oh. Wow. That's sad. I know I talked a lot of mess about what she looked like, but like she looks just like her mom.
We're engaging the main Borison fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Okay, so this is after she had her baby.
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit.
And they were roommates.
Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
She didn't want to leave you alone.
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Lafu a few times a year.
Minor mistake, she's got white hairs when she should have nothing yet. Is the white hair her aging, or is that, like, her design? I assumed it was a design thing.
But given the choice, I'd always pick this.
Oh.
I guess I already touched the sky.
For I have touched the sky! They're saying it again! My heart! My kokoro, it hurts! You only get back to the Laofu a few times a year, but given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky. Also, Yua-kun, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Title drop. They've title dropped like a couple of different times, and each time it's been like driving home the same like point of like once you touch the sky, like there's no going back. You can't be grounded.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years.
Oh!
Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had.
Not
I
the
still remember us
freaking...
shooting the breeze that day.
Not the Gundam battle noises. Oh no, the mood shift. The mood shift is insane right now.
It was the last time I spoke to Sai.
Oh no.
Sai, hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes.
Not the making me watch the moment! No!
Thank you. Yukong.
Oh
no. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Jeannie walk the same path. Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Stop. The way she's saying that. The voice acting.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear?
That's... out of all the ways to go, you crashed down.
Rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Jingni is waiting for you. She lost Guang Yan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up!
They're hoes for this. They're hoes for making me watch this.
Sai! Sai! When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us.
Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew it. The moment she said, when I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, my first thought was like, I bet the skies never felt so far away. And that's almost essentially what she said. Unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us.
It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly.
I want this scene as a wallpaper. I won't lie. Oh my gosh. This scene, out of all the scenes, you want trauma wallpaper? Literally that. Like, oh, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
My dream. That was the day I died.
Oh, and they were roommates. They were more than best friends, damn it. That was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now.
Doomed Yuri? Literally, that is just honkaistarrail. That's Honkai as a franchise, apparently.
But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. No, cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Tsai, your father Guangyan, we were prepared for the worst when we enlisted.
Gosh, that's being the last one standing. It's like, damn.
Do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
Divine intervention that literally ended it in a second.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
A second is all it took.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike.
Yep.
We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance.
Yep. I knew that's where she was going with that.
If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve?
Oh, damn. Look at her questioning the Eon. Literally that whole, like, why didn't you come sooner? Literally 30 minutes sooner, even.
Under the might of an Eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We need nothing.
I smell heresy. Yukong, the heretic?
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter.
You're such a pretty mom.
I brazenly interfered with your choices.
You're such a pretty person.
I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Oh, Yukong.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
Thank you, Vidya, for accompanying me throughout this workday weekend time. So looking forward to the next streams. Thank you for hanging out, Hiro. See you later, and I hope you have a good one.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did.
She's letting her do it.
I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
I don't know if this is like the appropriate time to say like W mom. Because like the setting for it is like hella sad.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps. I'm more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you. Even if you live to regret it.
Even if you live to regret it is a wild line. For I have touched the sky.
Mom, I have one last request.
So good.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
Oh. Cry. Cry.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
Because the sky took so much from her.
Because I already touched the sky.
Oh. Oh, that was so good. Shivers. Goosebumps.
Some people may try to blend in and...
Oh, that was so good! That was such a good one. I don't think there's been a single, like... What's it called? I don't think there's been a single companion quest that I haven't disliked. Imagine if they both fly and they end up in an accident. Stop it. Why would you do that? Why would you wish that upon them? Hello? Soaring birds and paper kites. You can see her on the train. I know, I saw. I was like, oh, I got another person added to my train. After a couple of months, finally, we've progressed the story. What do you mean after a couple months? It hasn't been that long since we did 2.2. Hello? Take it easy, Icarus. Damn. Crazy. Wow. Xingni stands beside her mother and quietly gazes at the place that fills her with so much passion. A hole? I know it's the sky. Yukong gazes quietly at the place that once filled her with so much passion and cost her everything. Let's not disturb them. Okay, so then I was right. I was basically, like, technically right then in how I interpreted the name of the title. You take a selfie with them. They're literally going through their trauma and you're just like, cheese. But yeah, I was basically right when I was like, what my predictions for like what I have touched the sky meant.
Some people may try
for
to
one of
blend in
them,
and
it's like
infiltrate the Palace of Astrum.
the sky is a passion. She's tasted it. She can't go back to being grounded. She's so like, the sky is like her calling, where she's meant to be. And for the other one, she's literally seen like everything she's loved. Like the sky has like taken it away from her. And so she doesn't want to touch it again because she once touched it and she witnessed like the saddest things imaginable. Ooh, I'm so smart. I'm so good at this. Also, Penguin, Arian, thank you for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in. You can look at Yukong's light cone in the databank if you don't have a copy. Yukong's light cone? I don't know if I have it. If I remember which one the light cone is. What is her... Oh, wait. Pause. Does her light cone have something sad that's been in front of me this entire time? Oh, was that? Oh, that was almost 5. Let's see. I don't think I see her face anywhere. It doesn't look like I have her light cone. What's the name of it? Also, where is the express? Wait, no, that's not where I wanted to go. I literally just could have done that. You have an interstellar message. Please check it. And get ready to set off. No! I'm not going anywhere! You are not gonna make me try to go into Pinacani's story. I'm going nowhere. I'm not leaving. Stop. Stop. I can't. You can't do this to me. I did this to myself. I played myself. Past video is here for future videos, sorrow and despair. Take me right off of that quest and put me right back into the sorrow and feels that Pinacani does to me. She's like immediately here.
Assuming the role of Helm Master, it's rare that I have the chance to gaze upon the stars like this.
Oh, this is so fitting. Robin's song is so fitting right now.
It should be a view I tire of seeing, but it always leaves me in awe. The heavens really are boundless.
What do you think of this place?
Thank you. I like it.
Oh, she said she was tired of the sky, and look at us taking her into space.
It's a shame. The stars no longer belong to me.
Oh.
Perhaps one day I shall feel their embrace once again. But it will undoubtedly be the day of my last flight.
Ma'am, I don't need that kind of death flag. Hello? Come and have a look whenever you can.
I will. Thank you for your invitation.
Oh.
I can't help but say that after arriving on the Express, I'm a little envious of your way of life. You are able to enjoy the vastness of the universe.
The song sync is so good.
By your side. I hope you all cherish one another.
The timing of Robin's song right now is just so good. Oh, Yukong. We love her. I've literally been like, I have not wanted to check this book. Why is she still listed as new? Message. The dream of soaring through the skies is, to me, perhaps long past. But seeing how you all continue to sail among the wondrous stars with pride leaves me feeling deeply gratified. When you fly against the wind, please always remember that there are those silently giving their blessings to you in your wake. Stop. That's gonna make me cry. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that with Misha right here. With Misha literally right here and his departed. Always remember that there are those silently giving their blessings to you in your wake. Misha! I think out of everything this game has taken from me, that is gonna stay with me. Like that low-key, high-key has been like one of the biggest blows this game has given me. I'm not gonna get over it like anytime soon. For Tomorrow's Journey is a fun Harmony one to read? I don't believe you. Which one is Tomorrow's? What is this? Who are... The hands of the compass keep churning until they point to the moment of dreams. The Astana system, overflowing with memoria, glows with a soft light outside the train's windows. The frontier prison within is currently engulfed in the fires of war. Hey guys, what do you suppose the world within the dream would look like? I must meticulously map it out. The girl, packing away her surveying tools, gazes at the new world within reach, filled with anticipation. That place is a mess. Don't you run off once we get there. I won't have you two getting kidnapped again. The man in cowboy attire grumbles as he cleans his weapon, then walks over to the sofa with a drink, shaking his head in resignation. The land of the dreams promises infinite possibilities. We'll surely make our mark. Hey, conductor, if we fall in love with that place and never return, would you miss us? Are you trying to get me to cry before this stream is over? The nameless, dressed like a gentleman, winks at Pom Pom, smiling. You can't joke at the conductor's expense like this. Is that what you want to say, conductor? The girl's mischievous grin spreads across her face. You guys are so mean! Bubbles drift up and down in the glass as the express fills up with joyful laughter. The youthful silhouettes of these nameless get gradually swallowed by memoria. Have a safe trip, please. When the conductor turns their head, the express is already empty. The conductor stands frozen, this scene hauntingly familiar, as if lived through countless times before. I hate y'all, chat. I can't stand y'all, chat. Why do y'all do this to me? Why do y'all do this to me? I hate it here. I really do. Damn it. They really packed. They packed so much emotional turmoil into this one card. If we fall in love with that place and never return, would you miss us? And then what happened? They never effing came back to the express. We'd only have their graves. This is what they looked like? Stop. And is that supposed to be an older Misha? Mikal? I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. Chat, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm done. I'm done. I felt like that's Young Watch Me. Yeah, whatever. I hate it here. And then because I really hate myself, I freaking changed the song, like, into something even more sad than what I was already playing. You see how past Vidya just loves to just drive a stake, a wedge of angst into future Vidya without even trying? I was like, tee, let me just change the song into this one. And then I read that stupid light cone. Freaking Penacony. I would never be the same. Like, I really did like Yukong's quest for I Have Touched the Sky. Like, a lot. I think I really like the fact that I played it when I did. Like, specifically,
Nice.
I really like the fact that I did Yukong's quest where I am in Penacony, because I feel like they just go together, you know? Like they just go hand in hand with all of the stuff that we've been through in Penacony, as far as like reality and dreams and like the brutal truth, I guess, of like some people's realities and like what Penacony like represented for like a lot of people. I feel like that honestly just goes hand in hand with Yukong's mindset about the sky, right? Like to some people, like her daughter, the sky represents dreams, possibilities. To her, it represents like the harsh reality that comes from like wartime and like all this other stuff. And so I'm really happy. Like I'm happy in like the sad way that I did the quest when I did.